Here is Sweet Baby James. If you're just finding this song on YouTube, I want to make a disclaimer that this is not the actual version of Sweet Baby James the way that James Taylor plays it, but we're simplifying the version for a Guitar 1 class for the Folk School of St. Louis. So we're learning about three chords: the D chord, the A chord, and the G chord, and also learning how to play in 3/4 time, in waltz time. So if you'd like to learn the actual James Taylor song, you might want to look elsewhere to find the actual chords, but this is a simplified version. So we're going to start with our D chord. So we're putting these two fingers here, make it a triangle, like that. When we go to our G, simply the pinky goes down. The ring finger is going to stay on the second string for all three chords. So if our D is like this, our pinky goes down on the first string on the 3rd fret, and then these two fingers move over so that the middle finger goes to the 6th string on the 3rd fret, the index goes to the 5th string on the 2nd fret. When you go back to your D, these two move back over, and then you lift the pinky off. So again, pinky down, these shift over. That's your G. You can shift them back, lift the pinky off, and there's your D. Remember, with your D, you do not play the low E. When we're shifting over to our A chord, what we're going to do is simply, the index finger is going to remain where it is. The middle finger is going to shift from the 1st string over to the 4th string, and that ring finger staying on the 2nd string is just going to slide up from the 3rd fret to the 2nd fret. That's your A. To get back to the D, make that ring finger slide from the 2nd fret back up to the 3rd fret. Take that middle finger back over to the 1st fret on the 1st string on the 2nd fret. Again, don't play the low E. So you have D, pinky down, shift over, there's G. Let's move back to the D, pinky off, move this over, slide up, there's your A. Alright? Playing our D chord, we're going to play the 4th string and then strum 2 strums lightly on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. So that's a hard 4 and a light strum. When we do our A chord, 5th string, strum on the top 3 strings. For our G chord, 6th string, and then a light strum on the top 3 strings. Okay, let's play some Sweet Baby James. 1, 2, 3, here, and there's a young cowboy. He lives on the range. His horse and his cattle, they're his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, just thinking about women and glasses of beer, and closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear. as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams? Yes, and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. The Brookshires seemed dreamlike on account of bad frosting. With 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. A song that they sing when they take to the highway. A song that they sing when they take to the sea. A song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep, but singing works just fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams? And rock-a-bye, sweet baby James.